Hello and welcome. We have a mess in here, but I've been shopping again. So if the sound is a little bit different, it's because we have a microphone that is mounted right here. I have a little bit of noise going on in the background right now, so I am trying to see if this will help focus it here instead of what's going on out there. So we're going to give it a try and see what we think. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. But I wanted to give you an update on the listing of these on Vinted. What I have found is I have listed these at $2 a piece for the entire set of unopened items. They're not selling that way. This is 8 in here, so this is 16. There is 7 in this one, so this one is 14. They're not buying them. But the thing is at $2 a piece, they are buying them. So I went ahead and listed my collection that was up here of these individually to see how this would go. And I think Leia is the only one left out of this collection. They've bought all the rest of them on Vinted. And out of this collection, I think I have Syndrome left. I think that may be the only one that's left, listing them individually. I'm not sure why. I think if I was wanting to buy the entire collection at $2 a piece and someone had this listed for 16 and I was buying, basically all of them, I think I would go ahead and buy them new in the package. But to each their own. And because of that, we will be opening another set of these to list on Vinted so that we have more to sell. And I no longer have these on my shelves because we sold them. So we're going to do that. And if you remember correctly, I bought 2 sets of each of these. So I'm going to put the villains back on my shelf. So I'm going to open one set for that. And then I'm going to open another set of these and most likely put them back up here and then just sell them as they go, because I do love the Ewoks. That is one of the things that I truly do love. These were priced at $9 and these were priced at $5. I went back to get some more of these today to be able to have extras to put on Vinted, and they were gone. So when I looked online to see, even though they said this was the final markdown of these, that was not the case apparently. Apparently they marked them down to like $6 and they were gone. So yeah, just so you know, if they say it's a final markdown, not necessarily true. Drink of the day today, we are doing protein shakes now. So this is the strawberry premier protein with a banana in it and ice and a little bit of milk. This is the first time trying the strawberry. I'm not as crazy about it as the coffee one, the cafe one. I like it better. I did get a container of each of those, so yeah. I tend to like the other one better, but we will use this one. I won't waste it, but I just don't really like it that much. I'm trying to increase my protein and see if that helps on weight loss and having more energy. Something's got to give, and I feel exhausted all the time. We have more packages from Vinted. We are going to be opening those in this video. They had these on sale. So this is the Doorables in full bloom, and it says you get 5, 6, or 7 in a package. These were on clearance for $7.50, so not as good of a deal as the other ones because you're going to get 5, 6, or 7, 7 being the max. But I thought we would give these a try, and we did try to use this code to see if we could figure out what we get. We did that on the Star Wars ones. If you go way back to when we opened the Star Wars packs to see what we could find in that, and I ended up finding those codes after the fact. So I went online and found the codes for these to see if we could figure out what we were going to be getting. And these are all 4 different. Now also, these were the only 4 left in the store. So we got all 4 of them. Just know that these are going to be videos upcoming. This is not going to happen today. We also got these. These are the Star Wars Doorables Episode 1 Phantom Menace. This has 8 in the package. These were $8, so $1 a piece is what we ended up paying for them. And these are the ones that will for sure be in here. There are no surprises. I really want to see the little battle droid. That is one I don't have and will probably end up keeping in my Star Wars ones up here. I also like this Darth Maul, and the Anakin with the little helmet on is super cute. Jar Jar Binks with his eyes closed and his mouth open, I don't really like it as much as I like the other one that we have, but I still think he's super cute. I love Jar Jar. And they also have some other ones in here that we don't have, like, is it Qui-Gon Jinn? I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. We do have Obi-Wan, and we also have Mace already. But we may end up swapping out some of ours and putting up some of these instead, just because I don't have this set. I do have Queen Amidala, so they are different. So we could end up keeping a Queen Amidala or putting ours on Vinted, or I may put this one on there. I'm not sure. We're going to look and see when we get there. We have packages that opened, and I really want to see what's in here. I feel like I bought 4 more yesterday, so okay. This one is a wishable, and when I saw this, I knew I needed it. I say needed because, you know, I'm in that era of collecting wishables. And oh, I just closed the tape on that, didn't mean to. This one I thought would be really good for a bag charm because he is one of the ghosts from Haunted Mansion. And I knew this would be a very cute bag charm. So this one, they've already taken the tag off, which again is just fine. This is where the tag was because we were going to take it off anyway because we are going to be using them as bag charms, so we don't want those long tags on there. But this one is so cute. Now this one has, it has a little string right there. I'm not sure if it had something there that was connected. We'll have to check and see what this originally looks like to see what went there or if there was something there because I'm not sure. If you know, you can leave a comment and let us know what was there. But this one is so cute, and I love when we go on the trips and stuff to be able to have things for each part. That's where I choose like my bag charms and my shirts and like all of my accessories and stuff. And I really did want something Haunted Mansion to be able to wear. Now, I have the Haunted Mansion bag from Disneyland, but I didn't take them with me. I feel like I'm going to get them messed up if I take them to the park, so I didn't take it. But I do want a bag charm to be able to take, and why not? Why not have the hitchhiking ghosts? I think they are so cute. So I got this one. And this is the one that we're going to, of course, make into a bag charm for when we go back. So they're so cute, and these are the perfect size. Like they're the perfect size bag charms. They're not too big, they're not weighted, and they're just great. So yeah, we've got this one. I think he's so cute. So cute. Have you been making any of these into bag charms or anything else into bag charms? Let us know what you're using. We have been working on putting another area up here for bag charms because I have some more coming. So I actually think I bought one yesterday, so we for sure have more to come. Tried to buy another one today and it sold before I could purchase it. But it happens. It does happen when they're at really good prices. They're gone, so it happens. All right, let's see what's in this one. This one they did a free gift in with this purchase. It says just be you, and it says free gift on the back of it, and they look like stickers. That's really cute. I don't normally do things in with mine. I don't do this to truly make money off of, so I don't really put anything back into them. But this is a really cute idea to be able to put stickers into them. Basically, when I sell mine, I'm putting them back into the stuff that we are buying to come back to us, and to be able to put that money into travel and to be able to do these videos. So I don't really do that, but this is really nice. It's very sweet of them. So I will probably turn around and put some of these into some of my upcoming purchases for people that are buying from me. And if I find other stuff like that, I could do that also. So we'll see what we can come up with here. This also has a little sticker that says thank you. I think I have bought from this person before. I think I am buying from some of the same people over and over again. I don't realize it until it gets here and stuff looks very familiar. So this is a pen that I need. My pen collections. I have specific pen collections that I've been working on for a very long time. And then I have pen collections that I just started. So if you've been watching, these are some that we ended up getting while we were at Disney World and brought them back. So this was one set. These were some that we started before, but we weren't able to finish. And these were some that we had this one, but we didn't have these two. So we started this collection. This is an older collection. I didn't find any more. This is my Series 1 Wishables. And I have been working on this one for a very long time. I have Series 2 completed. They just put out Series 3. Haven't been able to get my hands on any of those yet. But this series is Series 1. I was able to find one of these. and so I got Flounder. So with Flounder is Ariel, and I don't have Ariel now. With that being said, I have purchased these before on eBay, and I returned them because they were not real. What I mean by not real is they looked identical, but when you took them off their back, you can see how these are very shiny, and in their little FAC box, there's a number in there. The ones I got did not have a number. It was just a blank box. Those are not real. FAC numbers are going to be on these. If there's a box for it, there's going to be a number. If there's not a box, it should be etched. So if you see any of these and they don't have their FACs, they're not real. That means that they were scrappers or somebody recreated them or whatever to sell them. So that is not going to be a real one. We're going to put this one in here with these so that we have it added to our collection, which means I've got to move these are some of my avatar pins. This one I found out was actually a set of 2 in Pandora, and I should have gotten it while we were there, and I didn't. So I'm bummed out about that one because I could have gotten them. But I have one, I just don't have the other one. And then this one is part of a set, as well as this is part of another set, and I've not been able to get my hands on them. I've seen these listed on Vinted for like $17.95 a piece. These come in a box for $22.99. So I will not be paying $17.99 for one, because I know that is not reasonable. So if you're trying to sell them for that, I'm not going to buy them. But if they get down to where they're reasonably priced, like $12 or below, I will buy them. This is another set that we started on. We got these when we went to the Disney store in Branson. So if you haven't seen those videos, check it out. This is another series that we've started on. We've only got 2. I haven't seen these in a very long time. I'm not sure if I'll ever be able to finish them. I have seen some of these. I have not finished it. We just started these from the Disney store in Branson. Not been able to get my hands on any more of these bags. This one, I have now gotten 4 bags of this one, and every time I have gotten Eeyore. So if you have these, or if you're looking for Eeyore, if you have any other ones you'd like to do a trade, leave a comment and let me know, because yeah. This one is from Wally. I don't have any other ones from Wally, so I am going to try to complete this set. And then this is the large collar series. I have the entire series of the first one finished. I just started that one and didn't actually intend to, but I do love the pets and collars, so we will be looking for the rest of those also. So I always, and that was a perfect way to send these. If you have something like this that you can pin this on and then wrap it in this bubble wrap, if you don't have something like this, you can put the pin through the bubble wrap and put the back on it, and then wrap it with the pin inside and then the bubble wrap, and then the back inside and then the bubble wrap, and you can do it just like this to where your pin is inside there, and that's perfect too. It can't get damaged because it's pinned to the bubble wrap on the inside of it. So perfect way to send pins. If you sent this, thank you. In the past videos, I did say who these were from. Wishable was from Stefan. So Stefan, if you're watching this, then thank you for sending that. It's so cute. I love it. I can't wait to use it. And Cassie, if you're watching this, or if you know Cassie, thank you for sending that. You did an excellent job, both of you, on sending stuff. Okay, and then let's check this one out. So, yes, okay. This one is one that is an amazing deal, and I'm so thankful for this one. This came from Aaron. So Aaron, if you're watching this, thank you for sending this. When we were at Disney this last time, we decided to start collecting Star Wars pins, and these pins are faked so bad. They're all over the boards, and they look terrible. As a matter of fact, I want to show this because this is important, especially if you collect pins. This is the set. This is the real set. This is from Disneyland. It was $29.99 when they came out and were available for 7 pins. That's an amazing deal for pins because these are probably like 40 something dollars now, if you could even find them, and I don't think you can. This was Disneyland and Disney World, so they were available at both parks. Now, what I want to show is the difference in these, because we have 3. Yes, we have 3 of this set right here, and I want to show you the difference in them. This one is not terrible, but it's not great. First of all, you can see that the paint on this is very much dipping in. That is not the way a Disney pen will be. The paint will be flat. Also, the color of this is more of a dark red and white, Comparing it to the real one, you can see the difference in them. That paint is flush. The only thing that's going to be above it is anything metal. It's just barely above it. You can barely feel it, but you can feel just a touch of a difference where the metal goes through there. The metal is also very, very sleek. This one, the metal is very heavily looking. If you look at it, it's not a very flat metal. It has little like ridges in the metal inside the pin. Look inside it and you can see that. To where you can see this one is, the metal is very flat on that. So you can see the differences in these pins. This is very much not the same. Not the same at all. This is one example. A very good example is this next one. The one in the center there is gray. This one is yellow. As you can see, this one and this one, they're not the same. They're not even close. It's like they didn't even try, because this one is yellow or gold and this one is silver. Now, I could be mistaken and there could be a gold one in another set, because there is another set of these, I know, but I think this is supposed to be the same as this one. It's just the wrong color. Again, the metals are very much different. Very sleek metal, very solid metal. This is very much little ridges inside of the metal. They're just not the same. They're not made near as close as you would think they would be. But yeah, these are great examples of real versus fake. Here's another one. Real, fake. The colors are not even close. It's like they don't even really try a lot of the times. They just put them out there and it's not good. It's not good at all. Now, for me, we have these because we didn't have the real ones and we were trying to do this set. And so that's fine because it gave us a placeholder. But now these can go back into our traders for our Boo Boo Kitties or our fakes on the boards, and these will go into a frame. This is the example of the differences they are. Are these worth $30? Probably not, because they're just metal and a little bit of paint and a little bit of coating over the top. If you were to try to do anything with them other than for pin traders, nobody would probably pay this for that. But if you're a pin trader and collector and you want to have a full set, you're going to pay it if you really, really want it. And so $30 for this set for 7 pins, to me, because of what I'm used to seeing, is not a bad deal. I didn't give $30 for this. I got this at a very good deal, and I'm very happy to have it. I'm very happy to be able to add it to the collection. I'm very happy to be able to put it into a frame and put it on our boards for our displays, because that's what we do here. We display our pins, have them for everyone to be able to see. So yeah, this is another great set. So thank you so much to everyone who sent the packages. I am so happy to have these into our collection. I'm so happy to be able to put these back into traders. Not only does it give us more to be able to trade, but it helps me to not have to buy even more to be able to trade. Because like I said, sometimes we get those Boo Boo Kitties or those fakes as a placeholder, and these work great for that because we're not trading for a real deal pin. We're trading for a fake pin to put into a placeholder of our real collections. And then when we do find the real one, we'll trade a real pin for the real pin, and then we'll take that Boo Boo Kitty or fake pin out and we'll trade it for another Boo Boo Kitty or fake pin into a collection until we get the real one there. And it works great. It's just fine. I have been seeing where, if you've watched Princess Shannon and Nick, when they do their pin trading at Disney World and Disneyland, she has started taking the fake pins and putting stones on them, like completely covering those in stones. Technically, you cannot trade those in the park because you cannot alter the pins and trade them, but they make really cool little deals. And so I thought one of the videos that we may do upcoming is going to be to use some of the little small gems to be able to do these. So I think what I may do is see if I can find the old stones from our 3D art that we did, if I still have them from when we moved. And I think those would be like the perfect size for this. And if not, then the next time I go to like a craft store, I'll see if I can find some teeny tiny ones to be able to do it, because that's what it's going to take to be able to make them fit on some of these little pins. But yeah, I think they would be great to have. Yeah, this is what we got today. These are the 3 packages that we received. Have you been shopping on Vinted? Have you thought about doing the Vinted store? What do you think about it? If you've tried it, have you bought from them? Have you sold on them? any comments. I have sold and I have bought. I have had great responses and amazing feedback. I am having a blast with it. It seems to be the best way to sell that I have found so far because they do not hold out fees to the sellers. You get it, whatever you list the item for, that's the money you get back into your wallet. I love that. So, yeah, let us know where you are with it. If you are thinking about starting a page on Vinted or a store on Vinted, you can leave a comment and I can send you a link to it because if I send the link that I have, then when you list, I think it's 3 items on there, we both get like $5 or something to spend on Vinted. And then when you make your first sale, I think we get like $15 or something like that. So yeah, leave a comment and let me know. And I can send you a link. So with that being said, have a wonderful day. And remember, we love you.